or a nice guy or just nice in general is most concerned with not upsetting others, self-sacrificing, difficulty saying no. I remember we did an episode called The Power of No. I remember
Yep.
that. Avoiding conflicts at all costs, telling people what they want to hear, and they're all about short-term comfort. While conversely, a kind or a good guy, good person, is most concerned with doing the right thing. I want to make it very clear, doing the right thing isn't always the nice thing.
Right.
Setting boundaries when needed, addressing issues at the risk of it entering conflict, honest, even if it's uncomfortable, and long-term positive impact. In other words, if we want to act, we want the act to be long, lasting, and meaningful, not temporary. And so, what's an example of that? Your homeboy is with a kind of a crappy woman, and short term is making him feel better at the moment. Let's go get a drink. It'll blow over. You'll be fine. Long term is sitting him down and saying, listen, you need to
You
address
deserve
these
better.
situations. Yeah, you deserve better. You need to address these issues with her. And if she does not reciprocate, you need to take these steps to achieve a better outcome. That's the difference between short-term and long-term, short-term comfort and long-term positive impact. That's what a good person wants to do. If they're gonna intercede in somebody else's issues, they're not gonna sit there and pat you on the back and say it's gonna be better, you deserve better, kind of thing. Temporarily. They're gonna want to act. They're gonna provide actionable responses that you will or will not respond to. Now, I want to be very clear. You're not required to listen to the advice of a good person, but just know that that good person now has a choice that after they gave you their 2 cents, because you came to them, the same girl actually that I ended up skipping a test for is the same girl that I had brought this up before, where she completely embarrassed me in front of at a friend's surprise engagement in front of a bunch of new people that I barely even knew. And even though the groom was a good friend at the time, right? A very good friend at the time, and he and I since he was a victim of the whole turning into a good guy thing where I just spoke my mind. It didn't really work out. And, that friendship broke, and I have no interest in mending that whatsoever. One thing I will always respect from him and that I'll always cherish, the one memory, and the only reason why I can never, ever, ever hate this man's guts is at his surprise engagement, he took the time out, and we were close. But he knew I was into this girl because, whenever she came down, it was all about her. And oh my God.
The last of the nice guys.